Hey tadpoles, it's new format day. Bibbit and I have been kind of talking through the needs of their channel now that I'm hopping on to help out. And the big thing they need is a format that goes between these highly edited videos. Because it takes time to put out montages and really fun edited videos. The good news on that front is there is one coming out soon, they say, probably by the end of this week. But we're going to use me, the intern, to try and fill that gap. This is a new format. Oh my god. This is a new format where I'm going to be looking at some of this gameplay that they've recorded, full games, which people have been asking for. And I'm aided by a couple of notes that Bibbit has given me the answers to some questions that you guys have been leaving in the comments. Oh, their team's dying all the way up here. There's players behind. They threw the box off the ledge. There's another box ahead, which is what their team died over. So they'll get the res and turn around. Very cool to see kind of their brain solving problem. This is really fun for me as well because I am one of the people that thinks the way Bibbit plays this game is insane. Just genuinely nutty. So it's a very fun experience for me to be able to just slowly review it. The reason they're being so nice to their teammates, as you can see here, they talked about how the previous game, this kind of play session, was with this same team, these same two players. And in their words, they full sent it. They totally threw. So Bibbit got them again, and they said, I'm gonna focus up. We're gonna esports mode this. Which is very rewarding for me. I'm a former esports caster. I'm pretty much fully out of that now. Still got a microphone, and I'm still looking at video games now, though. So we got some apology making to do. Working their way up the building towards the A point, just throwing some shots up. There's the tryhard mode being deployed. That was a nice target selection through that tiny little gap. Two different two-shots, the point's open now. And there's a heavy right up there. So they're trying to set up the mine, try and drop them down, and then the flamethrower guy walks in behind them. Another heavy as well? And they have to make a hard choice there. They respawn with half HP. You can kind of get one shot by your own grenade, as you've seen from half HP. But if they don't one-shot themselves, then the player still has full HP and they're probably dead anyway versus a heavy at that range. So we do think it's the right call. As much grief as I often give Bibbit for killing themselves at close range. So, there's one objective. You can see them being flashbanged and immediately bailing on their teammates. Familiar with that behavior as well. I think they're going to clean up this kill, though. Shot against the back wall will secure it. And they still have that turret upstairs. You can see those turret techs appearing in the middle of their screen. That gives them an... Oh, they gassed their boy! What do you do, Frog? It's okay, their boy's got persistence, and they're going to get healed despite their behavior. The turret techs give them a little bit of a wall hack. What also gives them a wall hack is seeing a guy running up in front of them. They're low on HP, but they made a nice little prediction. As a result, that should be their point. It is. So I've got some of these questions. People ask if I, Intern Thomas, am a robot. I can confirm I'm not. I was just in full narration mode the last time we did it. They ask if I get a pay rise. Yes. Previously I was paid in animal crackers. Today I'm being paid in a Trisket. They ask about editing software. Bibbit says it doesn't matter. They're using Premiere Pro, but the vast majority of the things they do to produce those very fancy edited videos are just straight cuts. I love that little goo barrel. Oh my god! That's sick! That might be the coolest thing I've ever seen them do. They threw the fire barrel and shot it midair and got HP damage off of it. Probably not very much, but very funny. So anyway, they use Premiere Pro, which is a very expensive program. You don't have to. The vast majority of what they do are just simple cuts. Cuts between different pieces of footage. Oof. Oof. First try. And so you can do that with Windows Movie Maker if you want. They do say if you want a high-powered bit of audio equipment, high-powered bit of video editing equipment, you should use DaVinci Resolve. That's what they would learn if they were starting from scratch, because it's not in the Adobe suite. It's just as powerful. It's used for editing movies at like the Hollywood level, but it is free. There's a paid version you can upgrade to, but it's free software with most of the same things they use to edit Hollywood movies. Oh, look at this. Hunting the healer, just one-shotting them in the middle of the fight, and now you have 2 different 1v1s you can take because the healer's gone. Very cool stuff. We'd love to see some brains, some problem solving from the frog. Close-range flamethrower. How do you solve that problem? You sit outside the building and let your teammates do the work. I approve of that strategy. People ask about the possibility of a Bibbit Discord. Ooh, the flick shot. They say that's not going to happen because they don't have the time to moderate a Discord, and they don't want to run a Discord unmoderated because that could be bad for a number of reasons, not least of which it might just be not fun for the people playing it. This is a strat they talked about. You can put a turret on a kind of wall or roof and then blow open the connection. And that means you can set up the turret in an ideal position, give it a ton of vision, and it happens all at once. They don't have a window to register there's a turret, or a window to shoot the turret before it summons. They are getting flamethrowered again. I like the little hide behind the wall Dead by Daylight strategy. It doesn't seem to have worked, and they're wiped. On that front, people have asked a lot of questions about the class. Kind of boils down to, am I playing the class right? They say unequivocally, across the board, a blanket yes. If you're having fun playing however you're playing the game, you're having fun, and that's the point. Video games are for fun. They are willing to go into a little bit of detail. A common question is, if you could only run one, which would you run, gas or explosion mines? They say explosion. The gas mine is really good for doing damage, really good for clogging up doorways, but the explosive mine gives you that utility, like we just talked about, opening up walls. Let's see how they approach this. One player inside on the left, one in the room ahead. There's that alarm turret again, making sure that Bibbit knows if anyone pushes down the hallway. They check the stairs. Everyone is inside the room, and the turret sees one. So you push in, you destroy the cover, and the turret / your players clean up the kills. This is another important point. You don't have to finish kills while you're using... excuse me. You don't have to finish kills while you're using the grenade launcher, although they did with a sick mine there. But if you have riflers, you just need to tag them. You just need to mark them in the smoke as well. And the second you do that, your riflers will finish the kills. If you do 2/3 of somebody's HP over and over again, your teammates probably will finish it up. So a point flip off the back of that really clean site entry. And they're going to open up that wall again, like we talked about, giving the turret vision. And there is a cash out to put Team Frog out in front in first place with only a minute on the clock. The odds are good. Did that player just fall to their death? That's very funny. The only thing that could go wrong now for the Frogs is if this vault gets picked up and run to either one of the cash outs in the next 48 seconds. It just got tapped, which means they'll probably have about 20 seconds after it opens to go ahead and make a run. So we are in full problem solving mode. They're trying to open up this wall, use the barrel to do so. They have now opened it up, so the turret will again be an alarm, and they're again going to sweep in from a different angle than the turret. Hey, look at this. I was bang on. They got 20 seconds to make this run. And I don't think it's possible. The A point's really far away. And their teammates are getting the kill. There they go. So, another win in the books for Team Frog. Another problem solved on a match level. And you should let me know if you are enjoying this format, if you would like to see more. And if you would like to see more, go ahead and throw a question down below.